What's up, Broncos country? Ready to feel the ground shake? Picture this. You're at Empower Field at Mile High. The crowd's roaring, the score is tight, and the opposing quarterback thinks he's about to launch the game-winning bomb. But out of nowhere, he appears, Patrick Surtain II, the guy making the entire NFL rethink their playbooks. That's right, Broncos fam. Our cornerback has been crowned the best in the league by coaches, executives, and scouts who really know football. Today, we're diving deep into this epic achievement, breaking down why PS2 is a nightmare for wide receivers and how he's paving the way for an unforgettable 2025 season for our Denver Broncos. So throw on your orange jersey, crank up the volume, and come with me, because this video is going to hit harder than a fourth-quarter blitz. Let's be real, Broncos country. When was the last time we had someone this dominant in the secondary? Patrick Surtain II isn't just a player, he's a play eraser. According to a fresh survey of top NFL experts, our number 2 was ranked as the league's best cornerback, outshining elite names like Denzel Ward, Sauce Gardner, and even the legendary Jalen Ramsey. And let's not forget, players like Darius Slay and even those fireposts online have been calling him the guy to beat. But what makes PS2 so special? Let's break it down like we're analyzing a play straight off Sean Payton's whiteboard. First up, technique. Surtain is that rare type of player who feels like he's everywhere at once. Whether it's man-to-man coverage, sticking to receivers like glue, or zone coverage, reading the field like a QB, he just doesn't give you space. In 2024, he posted one of the highest grades among cornerbacks with an 84.7 in detailed performance analysis. That's not just talent, it's dedication, film study, and football instincts that let him read plays before the QB even releases the ball. You know that moment when you know the deep pass won't connect? That's Surtain in action. Now think about what that means during the game. With a corner like PS2, opposing offenses have to rethink everything. Want to throw a deep ball to your star receiver? Good luck. Surtain's right there, ready to intercept, swat it down, or at the very least force an incompletion. Remember that 2023 game versus the Kansas City Chiefs? When he locked down Travis Kelce and left Patrick Mahomes looking like he'd lost his GPS? That's our guy. He doesn't just shut down the opponent's best weapon, he forces them to change their game plan. And when they try running the ball to avoid him, our D-line and linebackers are right there, ready to swallow up any running back in sight. What makes this even more special is the context of the 2025 season. The Broncos are coming in with a whole new vibe, fam. After years of rebuilding, this defense is shaping up to be one of the NFL's best, and Surtain is the cornerstone. He's the general of this elite unit, leading the secondary with confidence that fires up everyone around him. The numbers don't lie. In 2024, our pass defense ranked top 5 in the league, and with PS2 calling the shots, 2025 could be even more dominant. Teams like the Chargers, Raiders, and of course the Chiefs are going to have to fight tooth and nail to move the ball on us. And it's not just on the field where Surtain shines. He's a born leader. In practice, in the film room, on the sideline, he's always lifting the team up. That's huge, especially on a roster that's blending veterans and promising young guns. Speaking of which, have you heard of Jody Barron, our rookie turning heads at training camp? The kid's loaded with potential, and with a mentor like PS2, he could become another deadly weapon in our secondary. Just imagine, Surtain on one side, Barron on the other, and Riley Moss in the slot. That's a formation guaranteed to make any quarterback break a sweat. Now let's talk legacy and the future. Having the best cornerback in the NFL isn't just a tactical advantage, it's a statement to the rest of the league. It's the Denver Broncos saying, "Come try your luck." With Sean Payton running the show, the offense is starting to click. Bo Nix is developing, the run game's heating up with rookies like R.J. Harvey impressing at camp, and the defense, it's downright suffocating with PS2 in charge. This balance could be what takes us back to the playoffs in 2025. So tell me, Broncos country, are you feeling this energy? Could this be the year we reclaim our spot at the top of the AFC West? Drop your thoughts in the comments. One last thing that gives me chills, Certain embodies what it means to be a Bronco. He's been with us since 2021, drafted 9th overall, and he's only gotten better since. It's like he heard the roar of the mile-high crowd and said, "I'm giving everything for this family," and he's delivered. Every lockdown coverage, every clutch pick, every touchdown-saving tackle. It's all a gift to us fans who never stop believing, even through the tough times. So tell me, what's your favorite PS2 moment? Was it that game-changing INT versus the Chiefs? Or the time he completely erased Davante Adams against the Raiders? Drop your take in the comments. I know Broncos country's got plenty to say. And there's more. With training camp in full swing, the energy is through the roof. Besides Barron and Harvey, young guys like Tyler Beatty are stepping up big time, and the defense is looking sharp. Not to mention the tactical adjustments Sean Payton is bringing to the offense. They're making this team look way more dynamic. But the heart of this machine is the defense, and Surtain is the engine. When you've got a guy being named the best at his position by people who live and breathe football 24/7, it raises the standard for everyone. That's the kind of thing that keeps opponents up at night and makes our fans dream big. So, Broncos country, what do you think? Can PS2 lead this defense to the top of the NFL? Or maybe even to a Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts, because this debate is heating up. And we've got to highlight how Surtain is shaping the Broncos' legacy. Think about the greats who've passed through our secondary: Champ Bailey, Steve Atwater, Louis Wright. PS2 is on track to join that legendary group. He's already a Pro Bowler, already being compared to the best, and he's only 25. The sky's the limit. That's something for all of us to be proud of, fam. He's the kind of player that makes you jump out of your seat and yell, "Let's go Broncos," even from your living room. So tell me, what wide receiver do you want to see certain locked down in 2025? Justin Jefferson? Tyreek Hill? Maybe Jamar Chase? Drop it in the comments and let's fire up this conversation. Broncos country, if you're as hyped as I am about Patrick Surtain too taking over the NFL and everything the Broncos are building for 2025, you've got to be part of this. Hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss a single moment. We're bringing all the details, game highlights, deep dives, behind the scenes, and everything that makes our orange hearts beat faster. Just click that red button, hit the bell icon, and tag that one friend who always claims they're true Broncos country. Let's show the world the power of our fan base. And hey, share this video with the crew, because the Denver Broncos family only gets stronger when we stick together. Look, I'm going to be real with y'all. When I found out Surtain was voted the best cornerback in the NFL, I almost spilled my coffee all over the living room. That kind of news reignites that fire of pride every Broncos fan carries. He's not just a player. He's living proof that the Denver Broncos are back in business. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think PS2 can carry this defense to the playoffs? Or maybe all the way to the big game? And which opponent do you think will struggle the most against him? Drop your takes in the comments, because the Denver Broncos family always brings the best ideas. So tell me, Broncos country, how do you feel about Patrick Surtain II's latest achievement? He's putting the rest of the NFL on notice. Denver is a no-fly zone. Hit the comments and let me know. Who's the next? Wideout, you want to see PS2 shut down in 2025? Smash that like button, share this video with your Broncos fam, and get ready, because the season's coming and we're all in this together. Until next time, let's go Broncos!